Later, Sasha, 22-year-old college senior, slender body type with beautiful flowing pink hair, went back to the frat house to see her ex. Zayn, tall, 22-year-old college student, lean body type with black man bun hairstyle, tattoos with piercing bottom lip and eyebrow. And when he opened his room door and smiled at Sasha, she hit Zayn with a stinging slap. Zayn was shocked and demanded to know why she hit him. Sasha argued with Zayn for the fact that she warned Zayn to leave her boyfriend, Aaron, alone. But since Zayn refused to listen, she began threatening him into getting him expelled. Since her father is the dean of their college, and with just one phone call, she can make it happen. Since she also knows Zayn and his friends have been selling substances all around campus. Zayn glared down at her, darting her. But Sasha wasn't afraid of Zayn. Throughout their relationship, Zayn was always controlling and always scared Sasha with his death glare. But she learned that he's all bark but no bite. She was no longer scared of him, and Zayn saw that, and got annoyed yet promised to leave Aaron alone. Later that night, Sasha ran over to Aaron's dorm to celebrate that Zayn will no longer bother Aaron, but Aaron still have a black eye. Aaron, 22-year-old college senior, tall, athletic, handsome guy with blonde hair, just stared at Sasha, with no emotion on his face. Aaron confessed that he was tired of being in the relationship with her, and admit he has been using her all along as a distraction. After being rejected by Summoned, he really liked. Who was Nick? Sasha, heartbroken. She couldn't believe what she was hearing. She then slapped Aaron as tears began to fall. I hate you, Aaron, Sasha cried, then ran away from him, leaving Aaron with mixed feelings and a black eye. The next day, Hank, 45-year-old, tall, body build, handsome lumberjack man with black slick hair, came over to William's house to apologize about him and Wiley the other day. William, 40-year-old, attractive, Spanish, body-build man with black hair, knew it was his son, Wiley's idea, and sadly understood why, and for that, it was all William's fault. William finally told Hank what happened between Wiley, 21-year-old college junior, Spanish, handsome guy with black curly hair, and William, and why their relationship have been so rocky for years, and how he ended up sleeping with his son's ex, Marlo. Hank finally understood the situation, yet never judged William, and for his actions. For many people make mistakes. William was so happy to hear that he hugged Hank and shared a passionate kiss. Just then someone rang the doorbell. Thinking it's Wiley, William opened the door, but was shocked to see Marlo instead. I'm sorry for coming here without texting you, Marlo said, while breathing heavy by William's front door. But I couldn't take another day of not seeing you again. I missed you. William was shocked by his words, yet for some reason felt his heart warm by Marlo's words. William, said Hank, as if calling out his name would snap William out of a trance that Marlo had of William. William looked at Hank, then at Marlo, 21-year-old college junior, handsome guy with dark brown slick hair and blue eyes. William knew at the moment it would turn ugly, but William knew it had to stop. If he wants a good relationship with his son, Wiley again, he had to let Marlo go. I'm sorry, Marlo said William as he walked over to Hank and held his hand. But I'm with Hank now. Hayes, my boyfriend. Marlo knew eventually this moment would come when he would have to watch his love someone else. Marlo wished William a good life and left William's house. Later after class, Aaron, now having a faded black eye, noticed Nick talking to a friend about his relationship with Marlo. It has been a while since they last talked, and ever since that day, when Aaron had confessed his love to Nick. But Aaron missed his roommate, Nick, and decided to talk to him. He asked Nick if they could chat, and Nick agreed. They walked down the hall to chat about their relationships and life since the last time they talked. Nick was over the moon and couldn't wait to tell Aaron about Marlo. Aaron was shocked. He didn't know Nick and Marlo was dating. But then again, he decided to not get mad about it. It's not like Aaron made any effort in telling Marlo his secret crush, which was Nick the whole time. Aaron smiled and wished Nick luck with him, and as they both walked to the nearest Starbucks to have coffee, Nick started questioning Aaron about his eye. But once again, Aaron brushed it off. Sometimes love means accepting when someone's heart belongs to another, even if it hurts. That night, Wiley's ex-boyfriend, Marcus, 35-year-old, tall, handsome professor with sleek black hair and glasses, finally realized what he lost. willing to give up everything for a second chance with Wiley. 21-year-old college junior, handsome, Spanish guy with black curly hair. But Wiley's smart enough to know he needs to work on himself first. Marcus held both Wiley's hand, kiss it, then lean his forehead to Wiley's, promising him Marcus will wait for him. The next day, Aaron, 22-year college senior, tall, athletic, dark blonde hair, and handsome, still faded black eye, and Nick, 22-year-old college senior, handsome, blonde hair with green eyes, walked down the hall to get to their class when Aaron suddenly saw Sasha, 22-year-old college senior girl, slender body type with beautiful flowing pink hair, and Zayn, 22-year-old college senior, tall lean body type with tattoos, black man bun hairstyle with piercing bottom lip and eyebrow, walking together to their class. Seeing an ex with someone new can make you question everything, bringing back those feelings of jealousy you thought were long gone. At the end of the day, whether getting back with an ex works out depends on growth, timing, and being honest about what you really want. Later, Wiley decided to take the brave step to visit a group therapy, finally opening up about his past trauma and recent fight with his father William. 40-year-old, attractive, strong body build, tall, Spanish man with slick black hair. Meanwhile, across town, Professor Marcus faced his own family crisis when his son Zayn showed up. Already angry at Marcus for ruining the family by having an affair with a student, Marcus argued back that this wasn't the place to have those type of conversation, but it was too late. Zayn had called the campus security and the police to arrest Marcus for criminalizing educators' sexual misconduct. Marcus was shocked that Zayn knew about his involvement with a student, but didn't think he would tell the authorities about it either. But he knew his son Zayn was only doing this to avenge his mother, Claire. Later that night, Wiley and his father William shared a touching reconciliation, with William introducing his boyfriend Hank, proving that love can bloom again at any age. And in another corner of the city, Aaron and Sasha found their way back to each other. Sasha knocked on Aaron's dorm door. Aaron, shirtless, now clear face, opened the door and saw Sasha with tears in her eyes. "I'm not sure what I'm doing here," Sasha said with tears running in her eyes. "I broke up with Zayn again. I never loved him. I guess I understand why you were using me. Sometimes it's good to have a distraction." She then began to sob, but it doesn't feel great when that distraction burns out, and you find yourself standing at the person you love's dorm door. Aaron continued to listen to her, but haven't left his eyes from her. "I guess why I'm here is because to let you know that I still love." Just then Aaron grabbed her face and kissed her deeply. Sasha was surprised, yet held on to him as she deepened the kiss. Aaron lifted her up and closed the dorm room door to have an intimate moment throughout the night. Next morning, Zayn, wearing a tight-fitted black shirt, and his friends walked to their class when Zayn suddenly saw Aaron with Sasha. Zayn was ready to attack Aaron until Sasha stopped Zayn, called the security to escort Zayn and his friends out. Zayn called her bluff, but then her father, the dean, 45-year-old handsome, tall man with brown hair and glasses, showed Zayn proof through documents of picture and recordings of Zayn being involved in selling substances to students during one of the frat house party. Zayn and his friends were then arrested, leaving both Sasha and Aaron to their newfound happiness. In another corner of town, Wiley visits Marcus in jail, their love surviving through prison bars, sealed with the promise of forever. Later, Marlo, 21-year-old college junior, tall, strong, handsome, dark brown slick hair, with blue eyes, and Nick, blonde hair, handsome 22-year-old college senior with green eyes, kissing in Marlo's dorm room. But every few minutes, Marlo would pull away from Nick. Nick noticed Marlo's hesitation. Marlo doesn't love Nick. He loves William. Nick was getting annoyed with Marlo's hesitation. "So what is it?" Nick said in frustration. Marlo and Nick sat down with him on the couch and kissed Nick's head. He knew he had to tell him the truth. There's no more doubts in his head about his feelings for William. It was from the heart. But he can no longer lie to Nick about his feelings, and finally chooses honesty over comfort. "For the past week, it has been fun with just us being together," said Marlo. "But I have to be honest with you. I love you too, Marlo," Nick said happily. "That's what you wanted to tell me, right? I mean, I've noticed lately you have been trying. Tell me something. And that's okay because I was hesitant to tell you at first as well." but seeing you acting so nervous makes me feel a lot happier, knowing you feel the same way. Nick was ready to kiss Marlo, but Marlo stopped him. But I don't love you. Nick was stunned. What? Nick asked. Marlo held Nick's hand. There's someone else. It's always been someone else whom I've loved for a long while. Nick's heart was hurting as he let go of Marlo's hands, so, said Nick as tears fell down his cheeks. I've just been your distraction. Marlo couldn't tell him, yet decided 2 nods, yes, for the answer. Nick stood up from Marlo's bed. I hate you, Marlo, said Nick as he grabbed his own shoes and jacket and stormed out of Marlo's room. Marlo felt bad, but knew it was the right thing to do. He then texted William about coming to William's house, and in 3 minutes, William replied, yes. Marlo smiled, grabbed his jacket, and left the dorm to head over to William's house. That night in William's house, William, 40-year-old bodybuild, tall, attractive Spanish man, finds himself drawn back into Marlo as he quickly pulled Marlo into William's strong arms. Despite his best efforts to resist, I couldn't do it, Marlo, said William as tears spilled from his eyes as he continued to hold Marlo into his strong arms. I couldn't lie to myself of not wanting you and try moving on with someone else. William then pulled away as William caressed Marlo's wet cheeks from crying. It's you. It's always been you. I love you, Marlo. Marlo looked up into William's eyes as he cried and hugged his beloved tight. I love you too, William, Marlo cried. Now and forever. Sometimes the messiest chapters lead to the most beautiful endings.